He did it. We're live. What's up, everybody? As you can see, it's the three amigos. And we're here today because, as you see in the thumbnail, we just got word. Well, the word's been out there, but nobody's reporting on it, so we're going to report on it. Mr. Alt-Right himself, Richard Spencer, came out and endorsed Kamala Harris. Now, why is that funny to me? Well, when you think about it, how many people that are out there right now hating Trump are like, oh, I can't get behind Trump because white supremacists love Donald Trump and they endorse Donald Trump and all of this, so I can't get behind him. If they support him, then I can't support him. Well, now you got Mr. Supremacist himself, the alt-right leader, Richard Spencer, coming out and supporting Kamala. So how does that, make sense if you go out and vote for her when this guy, he's the one that was responsible for Charlottesville? Y'all remember that? Yeah, all the Charlottesville nonsense that everybody talked about, that was Richard Spencer, and he's endorsing Kamala Harris. How does that make you feel, Russo?
There's good people on both sides, Kash.
That is true. That is true.
He wasn't one of them. That's the thing. He was literally one of the people called out by Donald Trump. He was the bad people. I don't mean the white supremacists or the alt-right. He's one of them. Mm-hmm. And forever we're demonized just because David Duke said that he was voting for Donald Trump. This guy would be considered part of the group voting for Donald Trump that we would be demonized for. And now that he's not, and look, I mean, I watched parts of the 11-minute video. He's a human being not worth 11 minutes of my time, but he seems genuine that he's voting for Kamala Harris, and Kash gave some reasons on why it is believable and why he is doing it. So before we go to Kaecey, Kash, what were the reasons that he gave that he's voting for Kamala Harris?
He's voting for Kamala Harris because remember, he's a racist. He does not like anybody but white folks, but he particularly does not like black folks. All right. He said that if Kamala Harris gets in, that she's going to do a bad deed for the black community, whereas Trump ain't. So that's why he's endorsing Kamala Harris, because of the detriment that she's likely to put the black community in. So, I mean, make it make sense, people. Y'all gonna go vote for Kamala still? I mean, hey.
When I did I say it right earlier when I was on Fox Now? Is it Kamala or Kamala?
It's Kamala.
That's what I said, I think. I usually say Kamala, but I think today I was
just think chameleon.
Chameleon.
Yeah, just think chameleon and then Kamala. Chameleon.
Kaecey, it doesn't matter. It won't matter in 2 days.
You need to change your name.
Deal.
It's too hard to spell your name. Nobody can spell your name.
Who cares? I'm not like Kamala and have everybody going and defending me because they can't say my name or spell it right. Who cares?
Is it Kaecey or is it Kaecey?
It's Kaecey.
Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, like whatever you want to do.
Yeah, what do you think, Kaecey?
I think it's absolutely a play that he got paid by Kamala Harris to be endorsing her, and the left and everybody on that side is not going to say anything. They're not going to worry about it, because if they were worried about it, they wouldn't have put Joe Biden in as president. And so here we are today that we have something that's not even hitting mainstream news that should be.
Yeah, 100%. And this, to me, go ahead.
I'll just say, not hitting mainstream news, kind of like Walt saying gay guy as a homophobic slur for Elon Musk. This is like the stuff that proves my point of why it's so screwed up. Is, look, if he said gay guy and he was off whatever, I don't really care. If this alt-right white supremacist piece of garbage is voting for Kamala Harris, I don't care. If he's voting for Donald Trump, I don't care. It doesn't matter. But fact is, if the tides were turned, if it was switched, it would matter. And that's why.
If he would have came out and said, I am voting for Donald Trump for president, it'd be all over the news. They'd be like, alt-right member Richard Spencer that was responsible for Charlottesville is now voting for Donald Trump. Surprise, surprise. But you ain't hearing nothing about him coming out and voting for Kamala Harris. It's crazy. It's insane.
Crickets.
But it's to be expected. I don't know if you guys seen my live earlier today, but we crushed early voting. They lost 15 points compared to 2020. In 2020, they had 15 points on us when it came to the early voting for how many people showed up. It was like, what, 30% less than 30% Republicans showed up in 2020.
Mhm.
This time and they had 45% showed up for the Democrats. This year they've had 40% Democrats, 40% Republican, and so far 18% independent.
Yeah.
They lost a 15-point stretch
Advantage.
that they had.
Just to be clear, Janice, you say that only here you can vote if you're a citizen. That's the law here too. It's just so ridiculously easy. Not everywhere, but in many places, especially with mail-in stuff. I mentioned this earlier. There was a girl that worked at the same event I worked at last Tuesday. That's from Nevada. Her mom, who is a Trump voter, received 3 ballots in the mail. Like 3 ballots. There's also a lot of examples of people that don't have their full-time visas that are literally getting ballots. It's to think whoever wins, to think that we have a free and fair election is just nonsense at this point.
Yeah, I feel that. But I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. First off, I believe that Trump is going to demolish her tomorrow. I know you said earlier, Russo, on the Fox thing that it's too early to call that, but I honest to God feel that he is going to demolish it. This is gonna be the first time in a while that a Republican actually wins the popular vote. He's set up right now. If the Republicans show up and vote like we normally would, right? We win the popular vote just off of what happened with early voting, bro. Right now it's projected that in early voting that Donald Trump is winning the popular vote just with early voting. So if Republicans show up the same way that they always do, and the Democrats show up the way that they do, he wins the popular vote hands down. Hands down. We're going to win. If we don't win, I will say this. If we don't win, I will congratulate Kamala Harris, and I will pray for her every day as president, but I will never stop critiquing.
So I'm looking at, because Joe Rogan had Elon Musk on. Kelly was listening to it earlier, just started watching it. So I saw somebody post that Joe Rogan endorsed Trump.
Correct. Yes.
He did. I'm looking it up right now. Joe Rogan announced his endorsement of Trump while promoting Elon Musk interview on X.
Yeah, he tweeted it 28 minutes ago.
We talked about it 28 minutes ago. Yeah. So,
That's huge too.
They're going to call election interference if it's the other way.
Uncle Wayne, what's up?
Everybody will. It doesn't matter who wins. You will have the other side say election interference.
Shout out to my Uncle Wayne.
What's up, Wayne? I saw him earlier in the comments saying it's going to be biblical. I agree, but I don't know which way it's going to be biblical. There was the whole thing about, God, and this, I mentioned this a little bit earlier. I do think it's a coin flip, and I'll tell you why in a second. But, it's interesting you say, well, God always wins. Absolutely. However, that does not mean we're talking a very wide scope of time. And I do think there is a very dark period for America if Kamala wins. And that doesn't mean 4 years. That could mean 8, 12. It could be a long period of time that we're in darkness. That doesn't mean that's not part of God's plan. It just sucks that it has to happen during our generation. So I'm not saying that, Trump's going to win because I think whatever is meant to happen will happen. Now, when it comes to the numbers, Kash, you bring up very valid reasoning why it looks like Trump should be winning.
Mm-hmm.
At the same token, what I talked about was funny because I thought the topic that I had for Fox this morning was going to be I'm like, this is pointless. Male, female, 55, 40. It's so close. But if you really look at the statistics, it's about 76. If the percentages lie, male, female vote, and the polls are semi-accurate, and I don't believe in polls, but say they're semi-accurate based on what they're seeing, women vote at a higher percentage than men. Women are registered at a higher percentage of men. And the woman vote has about an 8 to 10% discrepancy, Kamala over Trump. So if they're the ones voting more, and the percentages are about the same, male, female, it's a little bit smaller, it is going to be infinitesimally small on the popular vote. I don't know if Trump wins popular vote. If he does, I do believe that it will be red across the board. I think it'll be red in the House and red in the Senate. If he does not, I think it will be split either way. And I just don't know if Trump's going to win. He's got to carry a couple difficult states.
Bro, I'm telling you, honest to God, bro, watching everything the way that I've been watching closely. I've been paying attention to all the different polls coming out, right? I'm trying to tell you, my bro, I really feel. I'm not going to say 100%, but I'm like 99% sure Trump is going to win the popular vote just based off of how many Republicans came out to vote early.
I
Right
think that's a great barometer. I agree. I think that's a great
You,
barometer.
if you look at the track record for the last 5 presidential elections, right now, if it keeps going the same way, because the biggest thing that changed in this election was early voting. Okay,
Do you know
and
why
how
that
many
changed?
people? Why?
Why did that change? Why did we
Because
have
we
more
know that-
early? Why did
because
we have more early voters?
Because we know the little tricks that they be doing, man. We weren't going for none of that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Or was it that Donald Trump told everybody in 2020 to show up and vote in person, and they did it on election day, and then they had all kinds of problems? And now Donald Trump's saying, I don't care, just get your ass to the polls. And that is why, and preferably vote early. This is where that cult mentality comes from, where people question it, is Donald Trump. That is where he failed in 2020. If he would have said that, it would have made it a little bit more difficult. But in 2020, you don't know how it would have played out with COVID. That was the huge wrinkle in everything. But
I'll tell you
this year, because Donald Trump promoted voting early, you have so many people in the comments that I recognize names that they refused to vote early last time. Refused. And the only reason why they voted early is because Donald Trump said so.
I voted early. I made sure to I got there. And the only reason I voted early wasn't because Donald Trump said so. I only voted early because I want to be doing live coverage all fucking day tomorrow. Excuse my language, y'all. I'm sorry, but it's true.
You're telling me you didn't vote early, Kash Kelly, because your master Donald Trump told you to?
No, sir. No, sir. We're gonna get in trouble one day for this shit. People ain't gonna understand the dynamic. They think already that you're a racist, right? And then I just feed into the shit. So it just makes it people are one day we're gonna get called out for this shit. One day I can feel it.
It's been a long
and it's
time
gonna
since I saw you, Kash. My boots need a shining.
You know
Dang,
what?
I didn't know we had Richard Spencer on with us, but
You know
all right.
I got a funny thing that I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm in a relationship that I love and I respect with my woman. So I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. It had something to do with slave masters and what the slaves did while the slave masters was gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it though.
You don't want to say in front of Champagne that you want to bend me over? That's
What?
awkward. What? It's so gay. You sound like
You can't say that, bro. This is not X. You can't go off on that kind. You can't say that.
I can't even say gay.
No, you can't talk about yourself on here, bro. Gay. You got to keep that in the closet. Pun intended.
Why are you guys both trying to hide your lisps right now?
I had a friend by the name of Chris Gay. I can't talk about Chris.
You can talk about Chris Gay.
His last name
talk
is
about
Gay.
Chris being gay. That was the first dude that you was with, wasn't it?
Celebrate his culture.
It's not his culture. It's his lifestyle.
No. So I can't. So I thought I can't say like the cigarette, but I can say that you were being gay. I can't.
No, I don't think so. Not on this YouTube channel because I don't want it to look. I'm rebuilding, and this channel's been doing really good. So I don't want to get it taken down because you want to come out here and play semantics talking about the rainbow community. Okay.
You don't want a little Brokeback Mountain? No,
nah,
you don't want the.
Nah. You know, I was pissed off before I got on here, bro. I got mad right in the time where we was talking, and then I got off from you guys and came in here and started doing this. I looked at my Instagram.
You got off from what I did. What?
You're such a fucking pole smoker right now. I don't know why. But listen, I went on my Instagram, and I don't know if you all seen the little story that I put on my Instagram, right? But it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Why is Kash scared of being so happy? We'll just say that part. Listen, I'm not afraid. That's how Russo be talking. Did you guys hear him on Fox?
Afraid.
Did you hear Russo on Fox, y'all?
I did not have a list this morning.
Listen, I think that Kamala Harris is going to do a phenomenal job at the polls. And I think that Donald Trump may as well just go ahead and throw in the towel. That was Russo this morning
might
on Fox.
Well throw in the crusty towel.
Look, that's how you did it. See, I don't even know how to snap like it. You did that really good. But look, let me finish my story, right? Yeah. So I go on Instagram, and you know Tiffany that be in the comments over here sometimes. Well, I made a short, a story, and I said it's all the hoes, all the hoes. I noticed it's all the bitter baby mamas, all the little side pieces, all the little nasty scum of the earth chicks that are, praising Kamala Harris. Now, I didn't say that all chicks that praise Kamala Harris are scumbag, nasty side chicks and all of that. I was literally talking about the specific ones that I see on my feed that literally make posts for me to see. Right, talking all kind of smack about MAGA and Trump supporters and men that are supporting. So I made this video in honor of them, not in honor of people, that are women. Well, she took the liberty to write me a message, and she said some really foul shit. She mentioned my daughters, and it pissed me off.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was about to. I'm waiting to see what her response is to my Instagram. I already went on her page and I screenshotted all of her photos, and I was gonna make the most disgusting video ever that I've ever made in my entire life, and I was gonna post it. Just being totally disrespectful. It was gonna be a masterpiece. It was going to be a masterpiece, and I was going to just be very vulgar and disrespectful and put all her information out there for everybody to see. So all my supporters would end up going to her page and just calling her a disgusting human being and all these other things that I was going to say in the video, which I'm not going to do yet. I want to wait and see how she responds. If she responds with anything other than, you know what, I apologize, I misheard, or I got triggered because I'm a black woman that's voting for Kamala and I take offense. Unless you apologize, this video's coming out and it's going to be so disrespectful. I hope you know that if you're watching this, Tiffany, because it's all love. I always am respectful to you when you're here. And you should know that video wasn't towards you unless, a hurt dog always does holler. So unless you are one of them scumbag, nasty, dirty broads that I'm talking about, you shouldn't have took offense to it. But if you did take offense because you are one of them, hey, a hurt dog hollers. If the shoe fits, then walk around comfortably in it, okay? But if you do not apologize, I promise you, I'm going to make a video, and this video is going to be the video of all videos that I've ever made, and I'm throwing away all the being nice and all that. I know everybody, you can judge me for it later after I'm done doing it, but I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to spend so much time editing it, and I'm going to put your body on all kinds of different things, and I'm going to make it say all kinds of different things. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible, and I'm going to post it as many times as I possibly can. I am better than that, and I'm going to stoop down to her level because you mention my kids. That's the thing for me, all right? And I don't care how anybody's going to feel about it. I love you still, but you could be mad at me later. Just pray for me. I'm still a work in progress, but I'm letting you know, I'm going to make this video, Tiffany. And when I make this video, you're going to be embarrassed by the time that I'm done because my reach is farther than yours. You don't have a reach, okay? Mine's far, and it might even get further off of the video that I'm going to make about you. All right.
Damn,
so
Tiffany.
just apologize. That's all you got to do. You apologize.
She must have a really small reach because your wingspan's pretty small because you're kind of short. But again, that you do a lot with it.
Taller when I lay down.
Anyways, the thing we talked about in the beginning was this Richard Dick. What's his name? Dick.
You always, bro. I'm starting to think that you are a suspect, Russo. I'm thinking that you've been in a alternate relationship, bro. You lived that alternate lifestyle before, because there's no way that the heterosexual male can talk about other people's Johnsons as much as you do. And
I'm in an alternative relationship right now. I'm Kelly's bitch. That's a fact. Like I am the bottom in this relationship. Question. So Richard Spencer. So I was asking you guys earlier why he, aside from wanting black people, he wants worse for black people, which he believes Kamala will be worse for black people. But it goes beyond that. And I looked at some of the things. He hates Tucker Carlson. Which makes it more believable that he is actually voting for Kamala Harris or supporting her. You talked a little bit about the Israeli, but that's why he's really been going against Trump. Mm-hmm. That's why you said also the head of the Groyper movement. What's Nick Fuentes?
Yeah.
So what have they talked about regarding that?
Well, they think that they are shills. They're like puppets for Zionists.
Yeah,
that's what they think, and they think that they're gonna just go in and do the bidding, and they're really pissed off that Trump isn't gonna implement Project 2025. So they said that he's not going to implement Project 2025. He's going to implement the whatever project that they got coming from the Zionist, is what they say, and that we're going to be doing Israel's bidding underneath Trump, and Trump is just an Israeli puppet.
Got it. So again, that makes it more believable, because first time when you told me this earlier, I didn't even know about it, because again, not in mainstream media. It is out there. But to me, when I first looked at it, I'm like, this might be a trope to try to find a way to get Trump elected, essentially, to paint a bad picture. But I don't think it's that way at all.
No, I mean, I think that he really does want Kamala to get elected. I really do, because that dude, he don't like black folks. See, when he thought, and this is the thing, people don't remember this, but when Trump came out publicly and started disavowing and distancing himself and calling these people disgusting human beings that are racist, right? That are part of the neo-Schmatzis and the supremacy groups and all of that. And he started condemning them. These people turned on him, because they really thought like, yo, remember how they say he does the dog whistles?
Yeah.
They think like, oh, he's one of us. He's a good old boy. No, he's not. He's a New Yorker. He is a New Yorker that hung around with he likes money. Trump is a money man. Don't matter what color it's coming from, it's money. That's Trump. You know what I'm saying? And they all turned on him once they seen like, yo, he's calling us out on live television, on national news, whenever they would play it. You know what I'm saying? And then you had people like me and everybody else making videos that was going crazy, showing Trump, condemning these dudes. And then it's coming from black people. You know, look at, we supporting Trump because Trump don't fuck with them, but he's good for us. And it just pissed them off. So obviously they're going to be pissed. Obviously they're not going to like Trump. And especially his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, with the Abrahamic Accords and his support of Israel, because Trump is a big Israel supporter. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's going to piss off any white supremacist.
Kushner's Jewish.
Huh?
Kushner's Jewish.
I know. That's why I just said that. His son-in-law. So, yeah.
It's good stuff. Dog whistle. Dog whistle is, Kash kind of explained it, but it's when you say little verbiage that could mean something else. Like,
no, it's a dog whistle is something that a dog can only hear. So Trump says things that only white supremacists would understand, is the way that they would put it. When he's saying certain things, then only white supremacists will understand, and it will come to his beck and call. That's basically,
like they say, "Make America Great Again" could be deemed a dog whistle, because it's saying that back. What he's doing is he's speaking to the schmatzy white supremacists, and we're gonna make it great again, like when black people didn't have rights. That's a dog whistle.
Russo, how tall are you? Like 6'6"?
6'2".
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're bigger than 6'2", bro.
Like, no, actually, I'm 6'1" and 7/8".
Dang, that's crazy. Kaecey, you're like what, 5'7"?
Yeah, 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, I'm 5'8", so Kaecey's got to be like 5'7", 5'8".
Sure.
By this much.
Sure.
Was that the whole?
That's just the hair. That's the difference. Is I don't have the hair.
Oh, I went and got. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I went and got my permit. I have my driver's license tomorrow.
Nice.
And they measured me. They measured me, and guess how tall I am, Kaecey and Russo?
8 inches.
5'8". No, that's the other thing. 5'8", bro. I'm 5'8". Guess how much I weigh?
5'8", 205 pounds.
Close. 197.
197. So I started carnivore today because I got up to 223.
That's not a bad weight for you though, being 6'1", 6'2".
Not at the way I'm carrying it.
You're carrying it in your belly, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's because
I
you don't do enough, bro. You don't look. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you don't work out enough. I guarantee it.
No, I haven't in the last 3 weeks. I work out quite a bit,
but you don't work out the right way. You don't work out. You do like the Tybo. You don't work out the right way.
Oh, if Jay's watching right now, that is not nice. Jay DePietro was in the Tybo videos 20-something years ago. There's nothing wrong with Tybo. With that said, I lift weights. I do all the things. I have a slow metabolism. I don't eat right. I mean, I eat. The thing is, I eat well. I overeat. So,
but you don't work out to build muscle mass though. You just work out to try to stay toned, like one of them.
Stay toned. I've never been toned, Kash.
As toned as you can be. Got to get strong like me. If I take this shirt off, I look amazing. You know
What
what
were
I'm
you
saying?
saying? What were you talking shit about, Kelly? What'd you say?
The freaking.
Yeah, you have to. She's talking about I need to work out to. She's talking about herself. Okay. Yeah,
He's hissing at her.
hissing at you.
What the freak?
Oh,
She's
God.
naturally thin. It's annoying.
Yeah, Kelly's pretty fit.
She loses muscle if she doesn't do what? Lift weights. Yeah, she'll be wiry. She gets wiry by riding horses, but if she's not lifting, she loses her ass, loses like the
I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Champagne, well, built like a damn Clydesdale, dog. You know what I'm saying? Woo, my God.
She got big feet.
No, she got that. Just perfect. Just
You know,
perfect.
all horses have a big.
And when she's
rump.
and
have
when
big
she's
thighs.
not pregnant, she got that little Coke bottle thing going on. She got the nice hips.
What's the matter with her when she's pregnant?
Nothing. It's just it's still there. It's just when she turns to the front, I mean to the side, you can see the booty, but then you can see the baby. So it's like she's shaped like a pregnant woman that's got a good body.
Got it.
Like you could tell if she wasn't pregnant, like she's bad. You know what I'm saying? Right now she's bad, but when she's not pregnant, she's bad. Like,
What is she bad at?
no, I'm not gonna have that conversation right now. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever happened, we could be like, she was good. She's good. She's good.
You know, I was thinking about trying to bring back the 90s slang.
Are you?
I was thinking about it.
You only could do that on X.
Yeah.
Maybe I do, April. I've actually talked. I need to get what is that called? A colon cleanse? What do they call it?
Sarah got
Oh,
it.
you're old enough. You should be getting your colon checked on a regular basis. So
No, I don't. I'm not. I don't need that yet. What's the thing where they do the flush of the not the colonoscopy? But that's a procedure. What's it called, babe?
a power
no idea.
flush.
God, what is it called? The thing that Tony Robbins talks about.
Oh, jeez.
What? It's
Colostomy?
that
Enema.
colon cleanse. What is it? Somebody
Colon
put it in
cleanse?
the, not a detox. It does
Colon
not an
cleanse.
enema. Not
It's
an
a colon
enema.
cleanse.
No, it's where they go in and they flush all the. What is this?
That's a
called?
colon cleanse. It's in your
Not a
colon.
There's a specific name for
A colonic.
it. Colonic. There it is. Leave it up to Steve.
Which is the colon.
Yeah, I know
what
it's
was
in
this
I
show
know it's
about,
in
guys?
the colon. It's just not a colonoscopy. I was trying to think of the actual name for it. For fuck's sake, ass cleaner.
I forgot. What were we supposed to do this live show
I
about?
don't know, but that ass cleaner, ironically enough, was Cash's nickname in prison. By the way,
You know what your nickname is right now?
I can't wait.
Never mind.
I can't wait.
Never mind. That was too easy.
Bring it.
No.
What is it?
That
Cash?
was even more easy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just gonna let you have your fun right now. But I thought about this, right? This is funny. I was thinking about making a reel about it. Just a funny little short. When so if two black people end up in an alternate lifestyle together, right? Two black men, are they considered
What's
fudge
an
packers?
alternative? What's an alternative? What'd you say? I ruined your joke. What'd you say?
Are they considered fudge packers?
When you said two black guys in an alternative lifestyle, I thought you meant two black guys that had good credit scores.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Oh, that's terrible. I'll never be president.
You guys are
No.
all going
You
to
know,
hell.
I thought one day that you could, but all this that we've done, all the shit talking we do, yeah, it'll never happen now.
You know, they be playing this shit on repeat.
Yep. I mean,
Well,
no, you would
actually,
win
it
if you
doesn't
ran
hurt
if you ran as the first gay president, bro. You would win. You definitely would win. You got the talk down. You do the snapping. Like, just do is all you got to do is when you give your press briefings, you just talk how you did on Fox. You would definitely
I
win.
hate you.
You would win.
Hey,
Listen, my name is Anthony, taking it from the bottom, Russo, and I'm going to be the next president of the United States of America. That's right. You know why? Because I'm a baddie.
Kelly just said that's actually a really good idea. I could stick with MAGA. Be like, it's MAGA, make America gay again. What?
There you go. There you go. There you go, bro.
Do you know
could
why
do
the
it.
snap is on point? I grew up watching what was the name of that show? In Living Color. I learned the around the world back snap.
Wow.
You look like you get your back
You know what
snapped.
I'm talking about. Kaecey's Mormon ass doesn't know shit about In Living Color.
Yeah.
No,
you know,
I didn't spend my time watching TV. I was too busy being a boy.
I'm gonna learn how to be a coder. Look at me. I know how to have a real life and a real job and pay my
Says
bills.
the person that has all of the tech issues. You.
Someday I'm gonna have a real job, and then I'm gonna have to help my friends who can't afford their shit because I'm Kaecey Rasmussen.
That sounds more like it.
I love you, Kaecey. I swear, bro. I appreciate your skills, dog. Let me tell you, this computer that he built.
I'm gonna have a friend named Kash Kelly that wants to do a live randomly and then says he can't set it up, so I got to do all the work.
Yep,
that's good. We got our tech guy, bro. Hey, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's a tech guy. Shout out to Kaecey, everybody. I don't know if you know, but he built me this computer. You can't see it right here, but if you could, it's magical. It is magical.
So clear you can't even see it.
What's the specs on this thing? It's the 16 gigabyte RAM.
Oh, you have 32 gigs of RAM.
32 gigs of RAM. What's the graphics card?
GTX 1660.
And what is that?
That's your graphics card. It's got 6 gigs of memory and 18 megahertz processing.
It's fast. That's what I know.
Good for what you need.
It's fucking fast. Kaecey gave me this, y'all. He built it and then literally shipped it out to my house. It showed up and I'm like, yo, I got alien technology in my house now. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Alien technology.
It is. It looks alien. All these lights and stuff. It's amazing, bro. I like to shut all the lights off and just look at it. I just sit here and just look at it.
That's the only way I like to look at my penis is with the lights off. Hey, Kaecey.
Because then you have it. Then you have a real legit reason of why you can't see it.
I was gonna say because then I can imagine that it's bigger. Is it? What's the current code on Awake Not Woke store? Is it Trump? That's 20.
I think we did. Did we do Trump? I think it was. Hang on. I'll check it.
Oh, by the way, did you get the message that I sent from Lori?
When did you send it?
I thought I sent it earlier when she sent it to me.
Did you get the message I sent? I want to say it was Trump, but I'm double checking right now.
Lori needs to know how to return a shirt. She ordered a extra large kids and she didn't mean to, so it doesn't fit her. So
Trump
she needs
2024.
We'll
okay,
figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not see that message though.
No.
No, I didn't send it. Actually, I'm looking at it right here. It's still sitting in the.
Yep. All right.
And the respect. Me and you was doing something, Kaecey.
Kash, when you just leave it in the box and you don't take it out of the box. When you leave it in the box too long, it gets you in trouble.
I can't argue facts.
I'll say on the radio tomorrow night.
I'm gonna call in. I hope they got a call-in number. I'm gonna watch this so I can call in.
We're gonna call in and we're gonna actually do it on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, do it 100%. I should be able to pop in a decent amount. So, but I'm not. We'll tell people tomorrow because I feel bad. So.
Great.
Did you get this? How did you get this job, bro? You said they found you on a Grinder and they hit you up and they asked you to come down to the station for work. Is that how that
went?
It
was the casting couch.
The casting couch. Yeah.
Well, it's the local Fox affiliate. So when they do it, I'm usually right behind Dan Bang Gino.
Oh man. Oh, bro, stop moving like that, making those faces, dog.
Is it time for Mark lay-in?
Oh,
Mark
God.
Anyways.
This is great. This is
All
great.
Right. Brenda misses Sunday Fundays. I think I do too. You guys should be doing that more. Anyways, all right. Tomorrow night, because if I'm done at midnight, then I'm sure that we'll still be going. So I'll probably be talking to you guys the whole way home on the drive too. So
where you don't have service, that's gonna be awesome.
No, it's out of Dallas. I'll have service for at least an hour. So
okay. You
guys will have to be my news because I can't be on and watch TV on my phone and drive at the same time. So I'm only able to do one of the three and it won't be driving.
Yo, Madam B. Daniel said, ignore me today. Y'all crack me up.
She said 32 minutes in. What's today about? Today's about
we forgot what the topic was.
No, we were talking about how the alt-right supporter came out in support of Kamala Harris, and then it just mutated because Anthony got racist as usual, and then we started making gay jokes, and then now we're here. We're here now. We're just having fun. At this point, we're just having fun. I like doing this. I miss this. I miss just coming on and just talking crazy, bro, and making fun of stuff. And we should be making fun of Kamala and all the people that are supporting her that happen to be ratchet, nasty side piece, baby mamas that can't keep a man. Yeah. If that's not you and you're supporting Kamala, then don't take offense, because again, only a hurt dog hollers. But I noticed on my timeline, it's a lot of bitter. See, the problem is I got a lot of people from the area where I grew up and around the area where I grew up that just know my name because I used to be out there, right? And, may or may not have done things back in the past. And they still follow my stuff for some reason, even though they hate my content. They hate that I'm a Black Trump supporter, even though they know me as Kash, the street, the street dude that was gang banging and all that and had that name. So now they're just confused and they stay on because I guess it's entertaining for them. And they just get so bothered and they make these posts. And when they make these posts, I know that they're geared towards me because, motherfucker, ain't nobody else following you that is a Trump supporter. And the only reason that we're still friends on there is because I just came home and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember this person's all right. This person's cool. And yeah, I see it. So I went on there and made my little post. I didn't say nobody's name. I just talked about hoes. I talked about ratchet baby mamas that can't keep a man. And, they don't even put sheets on their bed. That's the thing. Like, you ever walked into a house? You probably haven't. Y'all not from the hood. But you ever go into a chick's house, everybody's watching, and you're like, yo, what the hell's going on in here? It's dirty. It's dishes piled up. Why does it smell like that in here? There's a roach on the ceiling, and you ain't got no bed sheets on the bed. What's that stain? Those type of chicks. That's what I was talking about. But a couple females wanted to take offense to it. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, this is what's going on right now. She must be in her feelings because she fits the description of a ratchet bitch. And that's okay. That's okay. If you fit the description, I wasn't talking to you, sweetheart. I wasn't talking to you. But now that you want to talk, now I'll talk about you. Unless you apologize. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off right now, but it just pissed me off.
Tell us how you really feel, Kash.
I hate getting like that, It's like, no, stay in there, Kash. You can't come back out, bro. You still on probation. Chill. But sometimes, the internet, it's a fun place.
It's a fickle beast. Oh, it's another thing. You keep repeating things that Champagne says to you.
What's that?
Stay in there, Kash. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say something I was gonna say what she really says. But I'm not gonna do that, babe. If you're watching, I love you. That's our private life. We're not gonna disclose that information. Even though the neighbors hear it.
Do you know what Kelly says to me? Don't wake me up when you come to bed. So
that's horrible. I
get to bed a little later.
Is that why you sleep with men? Because it's like they don't judge you. Men don't judge you the way that Kelly does.
They let me be me. Yeah.
I was just wondering. I was just like, because Kelly, she can be brutal.
Kelly can be brutal. That's
I've heard her. And when we was in that damn RV and we was driving, boy, she was on you. Boy, I was like, man, this is crazy. I couldn't do it.
And that was 4 years ago.
I'd have been abusive.
Trust me, it hasn't gotten any lighter.
I'd have got abusive. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't stand that kind of relationship. I'd have been choked him up. Like, who the fuck are you talking to? Don't talk to me like that in front of my Black friend. What's wrong with you? She didn't care.
I remember talking to Bobby Sauce and he was like, does she really talk to you like that? Like when we hung out at the first, I was like, yeah, why?
It's not common. That's why it's hard for me to really understand. I'm like, yo, this nigga, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. My bad, everybody. YouTube, I'm sorry. It just comes out. I try to, when I go live with y'all, I really keep myself at bay. Like if you heard me talking, y'all heard me talk in real life when we was in Oklahoma. You hear the way that I talk when I'm not trying to not get banned. Completely different. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's really hard to stay like this on here, especially when we're comfortable and talking like this. But yeah, I find it strange, bro, that you're actually a conservative male. It's hard to believe. Like it seem like a liberal. You really do.
I've said a million times.
No. You seem like a liberal. Like
no. I am a Bobby Kennedy kind of person. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like, wow. He walks in the house after a hard day of work, he don't sit down. Kelly comes, what are you making for dinner, bitch? Whoa. Go get the horse shit up.
Were you here today? Actually, today's the day. Yesterday, maybe.
And when you're done, I want my feet rubbed. And get the Epsom salt bath ready too. Do y'all take Epsom salt baths, or is that just a black thing?
Do you take Epsom salt baths once in a while? No answer. I don't know.
She's ignoring you. See,
Shit.
you got to put some bass in your voice.
Yo, woman,
There you
take
go.
Epsom salt baths once in a while.
There you go. That was good.
I don't know. Kash told me I need to put some bass in my voice. Sound weird. You're used to me sounding a little bit more light in the loafers. Is that what you're saying?
More feminine.
I can't repeat what she just said, but it sounded like.
She said you were light in the boxers, right?
No, she said, "Oh, you mean like when you typically sound good as fuck?" Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta eat dinner. Gotta stop talking about this glotzy guy.
Yeah.
40 minutes. We were planning on 20.
Who did I say needed to shut up if we were going to do it in 20?
This is fun, bro. This is you listen, we need to do this more. We got people that used to depend on us to come live every single day and just do something. And y'all, not y'all, Russo, you're just not available anymore, bro. It's me and Kaecey all the time, and you're just nowhere around because Kelly's busy making you be a.
Okay, bye.
Kelly made him get off. That was cool, actually. The blur effect, that was good. That was good.
Good camera.
No, it wasn't.
It was good. I'm just trying to keep him on here, you know. The Tyson fight ain't happened yet.
No.
It's coming up soon. Russo, bro, I didn't know you weren't the one who wore the pants. I wear shorts typically.
Bro.
And I get made fun of for how short those shorts are. So no,
I was gonna say that to you too, bro. You can't do that stuff, bro.
What shorts they're in right now? All right,
bro. You dress like a metrosexual.
Nice
you dress like you remember that show Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
Do I remember the show Queer Eye for the Straight Guy? Yes, because I almost had a cable syndicated show that was called, God, what was it? Something for the Cook. Whatever. Go ahead. It's a bad story.
Stop dressing like that, bro. You need to really. You know what? When you come out here, bro, bring your card because we're going shopping, and I'm about to. Oh my God,
legs.
Bro, you are shaped like Gumby. Did you know that?
Look at this cat,
dude. You are so white.
Gumby.
Have you spent time in the sun? Vitamin D is important.
That's not a calf, bro.
It's because of the light, you dickwads.
That is not a calf, bro. That's not a calf.
Nope.
That is not a calf.
Chicken
you got
legs.
like
You're not supposed to skip
bro.
leg day.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I say when I look in the mirror. Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Wow. Horrible. You got to stop this. This is not cool. I can't believe you just put your leg up on camera right now. That's crazy. That's insane.
I'd show my nipple, but they're floppy right now. So there's that.
What?
I feel so loose. So loose.
I just feel so loose. Oh God. That is good. That's good stuff right there. That's funny.
All right. I'm gonna go eat some shrimp.
Oh, Jesus.
Cannibal.
Okay.
Are you still doing carnivore?
No.
Yeah and no. I mean, no, not really. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. No. I just don't eat a lot. That's the thing. I don't eat a lot anymore. I just maybe 1, possibly 2 meals a day, and it ain't heavy. My dinner is the biggest thing that I eat, but that's it.
It's called a budget.
No, it's not even that. I'm really into this whole keeping my body good thing, bro. Champagne be telling me all the time, damn, babe, you gotten so big. She be rubbing all over my chest and my abs, and it's nice.
Kelly does the same thing. She's like, damn, baby, you've been getting really big. And then she just jiggles my belly and goes, that's mine. That's mine. It's actually a real story. This is totally true.
That's horrible. That
Babe,
is
you
horrible.
You want to end the show by you showing them what you do to my belly? She just said she's completely naked if they're okay with that. So that's a no.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
I guess we're done.
I guess we're done on that note.
On that
Everyone
note,
come in naked. I mean, I would up our ratings a little bit.
Just take it off my YouTube when you do it so it doesn't get banned.
Why do you have a list when you said that? He did. You did actually have a list when you said that. You're saying that you don't want to have a naked woman on your station, and then you just went, just take it off my YouTube when you do that.
and who calls it a
That's
station?
not how you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, Russo. How did you just fuck up the fake lisp when you normally do the real lisp on accident purpose? I don't understand.
Maybe I'm throwing a curveball. Maybe I'm doing a bad lisp on purpose to throw you off my scent.
Which is gay.
I thought we can't say that.
I could say it. I'm black.
There's truth to that.
Okay. All right. Take us home, Kash. Oh, and go buy some t-shirts with Trump 2024 for 25% off. Was it 25
Nice.
or 30?
30.
It was 30.
30.
Hold on. Hold up.
Slacker.
Hey, can you really? I gotta send this message to you. You gotta tell her how she can fix this because
Tell her to send an email to. I'll get it to you after the show,
All right,
and then I'll take care of it.
all right, bet.
Can we make fun of me real quick? Because I
We've
pretend
been
to
making
go-
fun
No,
of
we-
you for a
we-
while.
we-
now. This is good.
Russo, we don't make fun of you ever.
Well, only you guys will make, because I mean I love our viewers, but I doubt many people know the song. Was it Mo Bamba or whatever? But I've heard it for like 7 years. I used to do spring break stuff. I do all these college things. I did not know.
You mean
the word.
Mambo number 5?
No, what is it? Mo Bamba, the one that's like calling, mother bamba.
I don't know that song.
Never mind.
This is definitely not a black song. I don't know it.
It's a big college song. Anyways, I
I definitely don't know it.
I thought it was saying college the whole time. It turns out it's saying calling, and I've been like,
interesting. Do you know what I learned today? You know that song that I'm blue, double deep, double da.
yeah.
You know he's not saying blue double D double da. I always thought it was I'm blue, blue double D double da. That's not what he says. He's saying I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. I never knew that.
For real?
I never knew that. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Now you're never gonna not hear it when you listen to the song. You're gonna hear if I was green, I would die.
If I was green, I would die. Okay. All right, take us home, Kash.
All right. Show just went off the rails, but it was good. I love it. All right. Unite. Don't fight. Be a street light. Because only you could be the change you wish to see in the world. And when you get too stressed out, you got to remember to pray, America. Because without God, everything falls apart. That is a fact. And you better get out there and vote tomorrow if you haven't voted already. Gay. You are.
What the